Hey guys, Decav13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Very close to the end now of Gotel Damarung. Only 3 fights left, actually. This is one of them. So, finally, fighting Surtur. And we can only use Sigurd as our support. So, we gotta craft a good team for this shit. Luckily, I already have someone who's quite good at taking down at least one health bar of Surturs, so we'll use Orion. He doesn't have to be frontline, does he? I can just keep him in the back. I can. I'll put Tristan frontline, why not? And then I'll use Emiya. Actually, let's say I wanted to use... Yeah, then I couldn't put a C on her. Yeah, I'll just keep Mash then. Oh, where'd she go? There she is. I'll put Sigurd up here, because Sigurd might actually be kind of useful. No, maybe instead of Emiya, Alder. I'll run Artoria. That might be a little bit more useful. But you know, we'll see. I'll try it with this team and see how it goes. Not expecting a lot in this first one, but hey, you know, first attempt, let's see how it goes. Doesn't hurt to experiment a little bit. So let me see, what does it say for the encounter? Oh. Yeah, I'm better off saving Sigurd for last. Because he gets a bunch of buffs to his NP strength, damage resistance, and burn immunity. But... yeah. He's also immune to stun. Bonus damage against divines. Ah. Alright. Go forth, valiant heroes. My runes shall give you invisible wings with which to fly. Take to the skies, defeat the great destroyer, and extinguish his flames. Each of my villages makes use of the Earth's ley lines in order to maintain a hospitable environment. There is little mana left in these lands thanks to Surtur's last assault, but what is there should still prove helpful. His choice to attack this land will be his undoing. I shall draw upon the ley line's power and use it to bless you with my protection. The world shall finally have its revenge for what he did during Ragnarok. So that's why you're on the ground too, huh? I can see the sense in that. But what were you thinking asking me to help with support magecraft? Runes don't come easy to the spirit origin, you know. Now, do not be like that, Freya. You should be honored by this chance to touch the primordial runes bestowed upon me by Odin himself. Oh fine, I'll back you up with Loki's magecraft. Just don't expect a miracle or anything. Mash, John, Sigurd, Brynhild. I've got a good view of everything from here in the border. So far, Surtur's yet to do much. Don't start attacking him until you're within at least 100 meters. Got that? Speed is of the essence. You need to take out his spirit core before he has time to regenerate. Got it. Understood. Maintaining flight speed of 200 kilometers per hour. We should reach the target soon. So, how's Ophelia doing? Mash Curelight. Ophelia gave me a message for you. She says sorry she can't be there for fighting beside you, and that she's praying for your victory. That is all. Understood. Please tell her I hope we can talk again after the battle. I will. Thank you. Let's do this as quickly as we can. Thank you, Master. I'm going to increase our speed. Please, hold on tight. We've reached our destination. We're now approximately 100 meters away from Surtur. How impudent. How annoying. Fragile fools of proper human history. Seeing you buzzing about like pests displeases me.
Clearly, I must remind you of your place. Human heroic spirit. You are all merely fuel for my fire.
Be wary, my love. Surtur is about to unleash his flames upon us.
I know. I'll simply have to meet him with the power of the true sun. Demonic sword released. Demonic sword complete. Surtur, you may have made yourself at home in my soul, but you were unable to properly wield Graham. Now let me show you its true power. The fact that I remain under Odin's protection means the god's love endures. Once I have cast this blade, you will know why Bolverkr means the one to bring about disaster. My ultimate technique is ready. Demonic Sword of the Sun. Now is the time for you to wreak destruction. Bolverkr Graham! Ophelia! Surtur, you would destroy the world merely to satiate your tremendous greed? Then you are an evil dragon. You may not have wings, but you have become Fafnir nonetheless. You are the embodiment of greed and evil. And so my blade will strike you dead in a single blow, for I am a hero who made his mark on humanity by slaying a dragon. Your demonic sword cannot hope to!
I just got a message from Ophelia. She says Surtur's connection to the Tree of Emptiness has been severed. What's more, we've got confirmation he dropped the paper moon when his head was destroyed.
Now is our chance to retrieve it. Hurry, we won't get another.
I trust you can hear me, proud warriors. Do not give Surtur the time to regenerate. I expect we have no more than 2 minutes before he begins rebuilding his form at an alarming pace. So this regeneration occurs automatically in response to his spirit core being threatened. I see. Sahath Skadi certainly does know him well.
Very well. You heard Her Majesty. Hit him with everything you've got. Got it.
It shall be done.
It's all up to you now, Miss Kirilite. Mr. John.
Ordnak's maximum output. Full functionality released. Readying bunker bolt for maximum output strikes. Master, Mage Kirilite good to go.
This is it. Don't hold anything back.
Understood. Initiating combat.
Time to bring down the giant once and for all. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not expecting Lost Belt 3 to be that nice to me either. There's a lot of challenges in 3. Not as many in 4. But 3, yeah. Especially near the end. I mean, 4 gets kind of hard near the end too, but, you know. Alright. So on first break, Surtur likes to do something really cute, and he likes to break... he likes to put nullify buff on your entire party. So we're gonna get all these out of the way right now. That lasts 3 turns, which is thankfully and more than enough time for it to wear off, so I can put fucking Harp of Healing on from Tristan. Might as well make use of this now. Alright, Trestar, Amore, Mio. This should annihilate his first bar, no problem. Oh yes, and we get support every turn. We get a couple permanent buffs. First one is Sahath Skadi, giving us her Primordial Runes to increase our quick card effectiveness. Oh, that's gonna help Tristan a lot. Okay, yeah, that's his first bar. Oh yeah, and he does have debuff immune. At least for the first couple turns, anyway. Already back up at 50. Alright, Fire Shard of the End. That will inflict nullify buff. Then his normal... Wow! Holy fuck, Orion tanks that shit. Well, that's also with her other defensive thing, but still. Alright, let's go with Fail Not. We get a permanent crit buff now. Oh, that's gonna help so much.
Alright, so we don't... What is that? Oh, that applies sure hit, right. Alright, hey, that's still half the second bar. Giant's outer shell. Damage cut and heal when damaged. I think he only recovers like 1,000 when he's damaged, so it's not that bad. Yeah, Frost Film immune to all debuffs. He'll lose that soon though. Oh, nice! Broke his bar. Alright, press the Ice Wolf. Skill Seal for, I think, 3 turns probably, so that's not that great for us. I'd have liked to have that evade already. Yeah, 3 turns. And unremove. Oh no, that is removable. It's just I don't have anything to remove it with. Oh well. I mean, we're most likely going to live. So I'm not horrified. I mean, Waver's gonna die. And there's Napoleon's support final and bombardment. Which removes his debuff immunity. Oh yeah, Siege not supposed to recover 2,000 HP every turn. So that's nice. Alright, his NP's all ready to go. But really, I'm not too scared. We put another defense on everyone. Let's do this. I'm just gonna go straight for Sea Stars this turn. Alright, low play yarn.
Nothing!
Oh my god! Oh, this is a hard fight. No, it fucking isn't! Well, I mean, I have all these good servants, so, you know. That's why it's not a hard fight for me, but... Still, this is kind of a fucking joke. He still hasn't even brought Orion down to half health yet. He's dead next turn. Oh, crit. Tristan's dead. Oh, well. Still, he's fucking dead. We're pretty much fucking done here. I don't see him living through this. God, I cannot help but thank the gods every fucking day that I was lucky enough to get spooked by Orion on this account. Twice. Easy. Thanks for coming out right for the end, Sigurd. Sigurd helped. How could I? Ophelia! 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 Gah! Am I truly going to die by human hands? How can mere humans kill fire? Who dares attempt to extinguish my flames? It's you. You're the key. Master of Chaldea. Then if I must fall, I shall take you with me.
No.
You will not!
Ah! No, 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 no! You may have cut off my arm, but it's too late. I've already inscribed a death rune upon him.
Senpai!
Die, Master of Chaldea!
As a mystic from the Age of Gods, the Death Rune's effects are absolute. Death will come well before you can even draw upon your magical energy. Strength will immediately fade from your body. And then a fall. But you will not collide with the ground. No, your body will catch fire and burn to ash. By the time you reach the ground, there will be nothing left of you. That Mash girl will cry out your name, her shield falling from her grasp in shock, but you will already be gone. That white beast foe will yelp from a spot on the ground, and then it will all be over. You know, I gotta say, even compared to my personal account, that must have been fucking record time I was able to kill Surtur Fenrir. That's insane. Oh, man. Huge props to Orion, best fucking servant to using this goddamn lost belt. With both Surtur and fucking, Sigurd. They're so good.
Master! Master! Master!
Yes. Yes, that's what I like to hear. Yes, life does have worth. The screams of one crying out in despair. That is life's one redeeming quality. Did you really think I would fall alone? Haha. If I must die, I'll bring all of humanity down with me. Ophelia.
Oh no, you don't. You will not take anyone with you. What is it you see, Surtur?
What?
What a pleasant dream you appear to be having. I pity you, King of Giants. Huh? What's going on? As soon as Surtur pointed his fingers toward Master,
It was like he just froze in place.
wait, I've seen this sort of thing before. Brunhild must have used her reality distortion rune. Surtur is no longer strong enough to resist my runes. He must be having a lovely dream indeed. No doubt it was a dream of burning someone or something to cinders.
Brunhild, it is time to end this.
Yes, my love.
Let's go. Ah! This can't be how I die! I was going to destroy this entire world! Ophelia!
His death cries ring out. The fiery king of giants crumbles away under many watchful eyes. One set belongs to the shield-bearing girl, another to the boy with black hair. Yet another belongs to the dragon slayer with a demonic sword, another still to the eldest Valkyrie. There they watch in silence, floating 500 meters above the ground, the howling wind whipping around them. And then, a few seconds later, the king of giants, along with his flaming sword, are gone. Not a trace remains. I had lost all hope. I had tried rebelling against my fate. I failed to trigger the end time as I was meant to.
Oh no, Surtur. And now all I could do was seethe, waiting for my world to be pruned away. And then one day, she found me.
I am me, a woman who was supposed to die in a world consumed by flame.
She saw me like no one else had.
Who are you?
Maybe it was no more than coincidence. Maybe she was frightened of my destructive flames.
Well, that's not how the legend goes. According to myth, your flames consume the Norse Age of Gods, but it's followed by the Age of Humanity.
But that was the first time something unexpected happened in my life. Something that wasn't part of my fate. It was a genuine surprise.
I see. You failed too.
Ophelia Famersalone. Such a pitiful, foolish woman.
So your world's ending too?
The woman who taught me what it was to be surprised when I had no future. The woman who found me. The only one who ever spoke to me through my smoldering flames. Ah, I wish there was something I could do for you. But I'm nothing more than fire and destruction. So then, how?
Then you and I have that in common.
How can I ever repay you?
It was nice to meet you, Fiery King of Giants. But now, I guess this is goodbye.
I might just power through to the end in this episode.
The time has come, my love.
Indeed. Our magical energy is all but spent. Seems this is as far as we go.
Sigurd, Brynhild, you're both burning.
We reached deep into Surtur's core during our attack. We knew doing so would burn us to ash. You need not concern yourselves with us. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Brynhild, my love.
Not at all, Sigurd. I only did what I was always meant to do. I am overjoyed. Never could I have imagined an opportunity to wield my spear at your side. I could not ask for anything more. It's like a dream come true. A dream I never dared to let myself even hope for.
I am ready to fall to your spear at any time. Should we ever meet again, do not hesitate to kill me. If that is how you express your love, then I shall survive, and prove I love you all the same.
All right. John, Mash, this is where I must say goodbye. Thank you for bringing me with you on this wonderful journey. If I should ever see you two again, I hope I will be able to help you once more.
The next time we meet, I hope I will be of help to you from the start.
I'm sure we'll see both of you again someday.
Sister. We're returning to base. So, can I ask where Ophelia is?
She's in the infirmary. My technical advisor and this lostbelt's queen are treating her as we speak.
Thank you. Serious Light. The most powerful ability given to the Cryptors. It is their trump card. But the cost of using it is their life. And there is nothing that can be done to avoid paying that price. It matters not how many salves or medicines are administered, or how effective a mystic code may be at healing. Not even the primordial runes can help. If one makes fun, unadulterated use of their power as Brynhild did, it may be possible to gain a reprieve. But even that could buy her no more than a few minutes at best. Unfortunately, that means... Mash? Mash? I'm here, Ophelia. We destroyed Surtur. It was all thanks to you. You're amazing, Mash. You actually defeated that thing. I guess I can't blame Kadok for losing to you anymore. Neither of us ever had a chance. I wish I could see you grow even more. But I can't. I'm sorry, Mash. I can't betray Lord Kirshtaria, and I don't want to. That's all? Hey, Mash, you know what? I may not compare to Brynhild and her love for Sigurd, but for me and Lord Kirshtaria, I know. I admit I'm not familiar with exactly what it is, but whenever you stare at him, I could sense it was with the same sort of romantic feelings I've seen and read so much about. It was? That's strange. I didn't think that was how I felt. I'm a mage through and through. Romance has never even crossed my mind. Then I guess mages do fall in love too. And there's nothing wrong with that. At least, that's what I think. I say, yes, you may be right. I guess you see a lot more than I ever did, Mash. You've grown up so beautifully. I'm so happy to see that. Seeing you trapped in Chaldea, looking out the window at the icy wasteland, it was like looking at myself. Though of course I doubt you're pleased by the comparison to me back when I lived in fear. I always wanted to be your friend. Please, keep going. Keep moving forward, Mash Kirillite. Yes, I will, Ophelia. I promise. We won't stop for anything. I'm sure we'll find a way to protect humanity, to survive, and to save the world. Yes. You all just might be able to do that. Though, I have to admit, I have mixed feelings about that. Oh, right. If you happen to see Napoleon again, I doubt he'll still remember me, but tell him I said thank you. Tell him I may have refused to marry him, but the rainbow was beautiful. Please.
Well, this is a fine pickle. So you don't believe I'm sincere about my proposal, huh? You don't believe it was love at first sight? Alright then, how about this, Cryptor? Before this Spirit Origins time is up, I'm gonna give you the best present you'll ever get. Haha, hope you like surprises, ma chérie.
No thank you. I'll pass. Besides, aren't you already married?
Aw. I really do like Lost Belt 2's story. It's good. Yes, the story of these Lost Belts is pretty good. I like them a lot. Okay, final section. Go beyond the twilight. This fight. Alright, so it's recommend... I kind of want to bring a saber, though. Because I know this is what I'm going to need the most. If I could, I'd really like to bring an AoE saber to this. Because we gotta fight not only Sahath Skadi, but we're also gonna be fighting Ortlind. Last time I gotta fight one of these fucking Valkyries. And to do that, I want to have something really strong right out the gate. That's a 50%. I'll bring this Artoria. Okay, yeah, I gotta fix this fucking disaster of a lineup. We're gonna bring Ryder Vinci. Artoria, you go in the... I put the wrong Artoria in the front. I was like, wait, didn't I move Artoria to the front? No, wrong Artoria, John. Fuck. Okay, let's see. Holmes. And, let's see, instead of... I guess I might as well bring another rider. I'll bring Ketz. You know, actually, let me bring Kintoki. So I can put a more powerful CE on him, too. What CE do I want to put on you, though? Yeah, one summer would work. Okay. So this will be our first try team, and we'll see what we can do.
And so the Scandinavian lost belt was saved. The Shadow Border drove off into the sunset, and they all lived happily ever after. It would sure be nice if that's how it went, wouldn't it? Nothing's ever so easy, though. Excuse me, you're not from this village, are you? I guess it's nice to meet you? Oh yes, likewise. That's right, I came from outside the big gate. But don't worry, there's no way the giants are getting in here. Oh yes, I know that. You wouldn't happen to be friends with Lady Mesh, Mr. John, Mr. Napoleon, that beautiful envoy, would you? If you are, that makes you my friend too. Is that how it works? Then yes, I guess that does make us friends. It's nice of you to say that, but you should step back a bit before you get hurt. Huh? In fact, you should go back inside, and tell the others to do the same. Okay. Go on, hurry. Alright, but what about you? I'll be fine. Now go, quickly. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now then, time for a little Magecraft camouflage. A great tree of emptiness stretching towards space. So it altered its existence again. Or maybe it's more like it was replanted? I guess Searcher didn't swallow the entire tree. Looks like he left most of its roots in the ground. And then, since the trunk wasn't completely cut down either... Correct. That tree of emptiness must have connected to its roots via a spatial distortion within Searcher's body. How bizarre. Even I would struggle to accomplish such a thing. Yet for this massive tree, it is but one more means to ensure its survival. I wonder... just where do these trees of emptiness come from? Have you not thought the same, Chaldeans of proper human history? We have. There's still so much we don't know about them. But I guess that's true for you too, Sahath Skadi. You grew it despite not even knowing what it really was. Also, you could cover a world without humanity. What of it? I will do whatever I must to protect my world. That should be abundantly clear by now. The same is true of you as well, Chaldeans of proper human history. Myself. I have always taken responsibility for deciding who to love and who to kill.
To Spirit Origin Ascension.
No, it's not that. She isn't a servant, so her body isn't made out of ether. That means...
It's an ascension of her very existence. So even the heroic spirit enhancement method of Chaldea's summoning system employs is another tool she can wield freely. They certainly do not exaggerate when they say gods are to be feared.
Feared, you say? Now that you have defeated the fiery king of giants, I must see you as the true monsters, Chaldeans. Really? Looked to me like we had to scrounge together every last bit of help we could find. Even then, only just barely eked out a victory. But I guess that's not how you saw it, Sahath Scotty. Da Vinci is right. We can never have hoped to defeat Surtur all on our... Exactly. That is exactly what is so frightening. You walked a razor's edge to accomplish the impossible, even without even making an ally of the counterforce. Then again, perhaps that is due to your forming so many bonds here, despite opportunities to do so in my land being thin on the ground.
Your Majesty.
Silence. Do not weaken my resolve. Whenever you speak, you evoke images of proper human history's myths. But there are no such myths here. I have no such storied past. This is the only world where my Scandinavia exists. I am sure you cannot think of it as home. If you were to take up residence here, then I could continue to love you as your god, your queen, and your mother. But that can never be. You will no doubt continue your journey. You always have and you always will. You will destroy the Lost Belts in order to restore your own world. So say no more. It would make no difference. At least allow me one last word, Your Majesty. Everything you say is correct. You are walking the path you must follow, just as we are. I only wish it didn't have to come to this, that we might have walked together rather than separately. Indeed, but that can never be. Ortland. You called, my goddess and protector. What will you do? You are free to choose whichever side you prefer. I will follow my mind wherever it takes me. Just as Brynhild, Thrud, Hildur, and now you have said to. You are Sahath Scotty, the one who inherited this land from my father. I will fight by your side of my own free will. What is your command? Prepare for battle. We will protect this tree with our lives. Understood. Do you hear that, Chaldea? Can you hear the cries of those birds flapping their wings overhead? Should you defeat me and cut down the tree, I shall tell you what they truly are.
I don't suppose there's any way we can avoid this battle.
Nope, not a chance. This won't be the last time this sort of thing happens. It's just like she said. We have to take responsibility for what we're doing. You understand that, right, Mash? John?
Yeah. I knew that going in.
We have. Let me ask you this. How many humans live in your proper human history? Several million? Tens of millions? Hundreds? Then again, I suppose if one includes the lives of flora and fauna, they would be innumerable. I see. So that is the responsibility you shoulder as you seek to end my lost belt. Huh? Very well. Then for the love I bear for my 10,000 subjects, I will take those millions, billions, that unfathomably vast number of lives with my own hands. I will not let this miracle wither away.
Miracle. I see. So that's how you think of this land. For you, this lost belt in the approximately 3,000 years it has known peace is truly a miracle, isn't it, Your Majesty? Then you know. You've known all along. You are fully aware that this lost belt's existence is both abnormal and unnatural. And what's more, you knew so well before the cryptid came along and informed you of proper human history.
You knew? Even before you knew about proper human history? It seems I cannot put anything past you, wise sage. Perhaps those piercing eyes of yours in fact surpass Odin's. Mystic eyes, perchance? No, that is not it. They merely reflect on your wisdom born of human history's cumulative accomplishments. Yes, you are right. I knew everything. It was supposed to be pruned away.
I'm choking on water now. Great.
My Scandinavia, my world, the path my people have walked, was destined to disappear from human history. We were not to perish in a Ragnarok gone mad. We had already survived those days of flame. Those days may have ended once the gods had sacrificed themselves to transform Surtur into the false sun. But we precious few lives that remained found ourselves in a world that had lost far too much. Even so, we did our best with what we had. After much struggle and suffering, we began to build a new life. And then humanity, erased us. It had all been for nothing. My love, my hopes, my wishes, my dreams, all of them were gone. All in less than half a year after Surtur had been sealed away, and his broken Ragnarok stopped. Humanity decided my land where humans and gods lived together did not deserve to exist. As far as human history was concerned, the path we were taking after surviving the flames was evil. But then, something unexpected happened. An impossible 3,000 years came and went. I do not know whether the Tree of Emptiness was responsible for that paradox, that miracle. But what I do know is that my land was reborn on this planet in the modern day. It was a feat greater than any authority could accomplish, a miracle neither I nor Odin could achieve. And so I will not let that miracle fade away. If I must take unfathomable numbers of lives to preserve it, then so be it. I shall consider each and every one my sworn enemy.
Your Majesty.
Silence! No more talk! Consider this lament my declaration of war. 3,000 years, and still I remain powerless to support more villages beyond those created in that first 6 months. All this time, and I've still only saved 100 villages, a mere 10,000 humans. I cannot even let any of them live to old age. For my love and snow can only extend my authority to the point beyond the first signs of spring arrive. Indeed, that archer spoke the truth. This lost belt has no future, no tomorrow. Though it may be peaceful, free of conflict and evil, it will never be any more than that. It has no power to change, to develop. No doubt this pathetic state of affairs will continue for thousands upon thousands of years. My love is not enough. Spring will never come. Life will never flourish. But I will not give up. I will never simply resign myself to this fate. For 3 millennia I have devoted my power to suppressing Surtur's fires. But now that Surtur is gone from this lost belt, my power should suffice to bring hope to my land. So I withdraw my love, and instead offer you death. Fool! If you would save your humanity, then kill me. Kill me and cast us aside, Chaldeans of proper human history.
I don't want to defeat you, but I will.
Raising Ortnak's output. Switch into combat mode. Bunker bolt standing by. Preparing to engage this Lost Belt's king, Sahath Skadi, and commencing demolition of the Tree of Emptiness.
Here we go. First and final fight against Sahath Skadi. Alright, so Ortland has 1 bar, 2 bars, Sahath Skadi has 3. Alright, so first things first, I want to burst down Ortland. So Sahath Skadi gets max charge at the start. That I'm not too worried about, because Sahath Skadi does have a non-damaging NP. So that should be okay. However, she does have evade on her NP, which I do need to be careful about. But as long as I can burst down this first bar of Ortlands at least. Hell, actually maybe even Sahab Scotty's. Yeah, I'm just gonna put my all into this one strike here. Whatever happens, happens. I'll get Waver's NP charged up too. Doesn't have to restore a decent amount of NP since she's at 300% charge too. Ooh, okay, that didn't actually kill Ortland in one hit. Well, that kind of sucks. But yeah, still, my priority is bursting down Ortland. So I cannot let her live. Alright. This evade is... Oh, it's a one-hit evade for 3 turns. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, so let's get Artoria charged up again. Break that bar. Right up. Okay, so she's just gonna use her NP next turn, which is gonna really bite. Because I don't have any way to nullify that. Yeah, that evade's not going to help me. Fuck. Ah, great, I'm not gonna be able to kill her in 1 turn. Because this is not going to be doing enough damage. Especially with the damage cut up. So I'm taking that Leaf Proseer. That sucks. 42! That's not even remotely close to what I fucking need. Wow. Alright, I might have to redo this fight because Ortland's about to fucking nuke my front line here. This is gonna blow. Great. And I have basically nothing left now. Oh boy. Alright, well, again, taking out Ortland is the only thing that matters right now. I might just reset. Because it's very... yeah, and Holmes... Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking reset. Fuck this. No, I fucking hate these Valkyries so much! Worst fucking enemies. I need a better support servant. I think I just need to go with someone single target. Oh, God. No, I didn't want to hit fucking resume! God fucking damn it. I'll go with Musashi.
愛そうか殺そうか
一気火星に滅ぼしてくれ。
古きルー
やるぞマスター。ではでは
黄金律にも種類があるのさ。当日に知らない五輪の真髄お見せしましょう。待ってました。根付かない憤怒を持って諸悪を我が勝負医者だ大天
罠
予測演算開始。こんな感じかな。
I'm gonna need her to stop increasing her own fucking MP gauge.
我が声に応えて門を開け。来たれ我が城、影の城、ゲートオブスカイ。ふむふむ、待ってます。任せて。芸術とは輝くものさ。なんの
Okay.
負けるわけにはいかぬのだ。
Oh, should I just use Primordial Rin? I need to be very careful she doesn't use fucking Fate Weaver on this turn. Because that will be very bad.
任せて。
だだ
Okay, she did.
こうだ。
That's fine. Okay, can you, like, not fucking do that to Da Vinci? And I have no cards for her. Fantastic. Okay. It really fucking sucks I don't have Pierce Invuln. So this is just not gonna hit Sahat Scotty at all. If I'm gonna do this, it's now or never. I gotta take her out. That's not gonna happen though. Oh, maybe? Oh, thank God. Okay, Ortland's gone. Now it's just a hot Scotty. And I'll be able to use her NP. Since her bait. And, well, Musashi's dead. Oh well. That's not terrible for me. It's important is I just keep fucking, Da Vinci alive. For a little bit longer. Let's go, beautiful journey. Let's go with an MP boost on everyone. Okay, I gotta admit, so far we're doing a little bit better than last time. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I say let's delay her turn, and then we'll try to get more NP for Da Vinci. So I can get golden rule, golden body back. 'Cause I need to fucking stall. Luckily I have a charge drain with waivers NP. And then I also have NP seal on Holmes. So I can delay that for 2 turns. And not that it's important I delay her NP, but you know, it'll help. Okay, waiver might die. You know, she's just gonna charge again and get that fucking NP back. Whatever. Fucking gifted and save. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, we have that crit boost. So this should be good. Okay, first bar on South Scotty gone. Absolute 0. Oh, stun for 1 turn. I hope that's for, I pray that's for 1 fucking turn. Okay, don't kill Holmes. Yes, it's just for 1 turn. Oh, we're just getting our shit back too. You know what? Let me put that on. Let me put that on waiver. Because I'd very much like to not have him die so we can use his skills again. I'm guessing someone's gonna probably end up dying this turn. And she only has 2 attacks because she's using Gate of Sky. And I still do have my Pearson Bone, right? No, I don't. That. Okay, Holmes is dead. And she typed Da Vinci. Okay, that gave her NP at least. Might as well just give him a crit buff. Why not? Alright, so I'll NP with Da Vinci. And I'll also NP with Kintoki. I shouldn't need to use the quick effectiveness up. I'll use that on the next wave. So let's go Beautiful Journey. Actually, you know what? No, because she'll give us NP back with that. So instead, let's go Golden Knight, Golden Drive, Good Night, Beautiful Journey, and then Kintoki's Quick. So that way Kintoki can at least get a little NP back. I forgot. Oh, I bet someone's fucking yelling at me right now. Hey, dumbass, what about her evade? Oops. I'm such a fucking idiot. Good lord. How much of a fucking moron do I have to be? Like, seriously. Christ. Alright, let's try this one more time. And not be a fucking idiot. I think that might help my chances a lot. Man. Alright, so not fucking up this time. Jesus Christ. Game is not fucking liking this now. These did some damage. I don't think Beautiful Journey is gonna kill. Or take out this gauge, but hey. Oh, actually, I think it might have. Oh, close, but no. Okay, yeah, hit King Toki a bit. That's fine. Oh, yes, I got it back. Alright, Golden Body, or Golden Rule. And then... honestly, yeah, let's just build a little bit of shit with everyone. Alright, good. Kintoki's ready to go with his NP again. Snowshoes marching on. Alright, so she's gonna NP again. That's fine, honestly. I don't mind. Kinda wish I had someone that cleared buffs, but... oh well. I can deal with, double damage cut. That shouldn't be terrible, possibly. I don't even have to use Kintoki's NP battery. Thanks. Ooh, hey. So let's do this. I'll use long dash. Then we will go 70. Yeah, then I'll go with Da Vinci Riders. Alright, so there goes the evade. I'm very surprised I haven't had to use the NP battery yet. Ooh, even through the fucking damage cuts. Oh. Oh, there's Chilling Blizzard. Yeah, see, it wasn't Sahath Skadi I was worried about, it was fucking Ortland. Ortland was the biggest threat in this fight. Alright, and we're fucking done. It's always those goddamn fucking Valkyries. Man. Alright, go beyond the Twilight. Unknown class, but it's an archer class enemy, so single target riders are going to be great. I say it, everyone has little Da Vinci. Oh, you're single target, aren't you, Achilles? I think I remember him being single target. Damn it, no. Multi. Maybe a single target. You're non-damaging, Rhaenys. More Da Vinci Riders. So many Da Vinci Riders. I mean, I guess I could just use Mage, but I don't want to. Drake's multi... Why can't I have an Aussie who has the NP ready? Although, not a very good CE. Oh, I've... Carmilla Rider also. Multi-target. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun, huh? I guess I'm gonna have to use a multi-target at this rate. I mean, you know, there's... Come on, damn you. One... Oh, that... Fortunately not starting. Ooh, special attack caster! This might be good. No, it's all enemies, though! God damn it. For some reason I thought she was single target, but no, she's not. Does anyone have a fucking single target rider? Friend list, I'm begging you here. I might just end up going with that Achilles, honestly. Because he does have some survivability skills. No, that's AoE too. Ishtar is also AoE. To all enemies. I feel like I'm gonna rip my fucking hair out. Let me give it like one more shot, see if I can find anything. That would be a no. I'm tempted to do that, Medusa, but honestly, I'll just go with Achilles, because, you know, the invincibility at least. I think I'll swap out Holmes for someone else. Kets. Honestly, I just need more people who are going to do damage. And I know Kets can do that. Okay. This should be okay to start. So I'll go with this. Alright, so once again, it's going to be 3-bar enemy whose attacks hit everyone. I forget what the tree's gimmick is. I think it gets like a defense and attack boost after I break its gauges. Oh, it's a delayed buff that gives it a defense buff every turn, and then on the last break, it's an attack buff every turn. Oh, this is gonna be fucking terrible. Although honestly, I'm not as worried about this one as I am worried about the third Lost Belts tree, because that one fucking sucks. So... oh, that's not great either. So yeah, bursting this thing down as quickly as I fucking can is my strategy here. So that's Discerning Eye. Yeah, last 3 turns. Try as Tragoidia. Alright, this should take out the first bar at least. Hopefully. Nope. Not even remotely close. This is why I wanted a single target servant, but no one has one. Because of course they fucking don't. Alright, so I'm just gonna use Beautiful Journey and get their crits. Okay, these at least break the bar and also get us our NPs back. Very nice. Alright, so this one's a defense buff he gets at the end of every one of his turns now. Wow, he gets no NP from attacks. No, let's target focus. So that'll get him his NP back. Oh, I could have just done that too. That probably would have been enough to do it. Zero NP refund on that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, because I think each one of those is down by 20%. So he essentially has 0 NP gain. Wow. Oh, Waver got his MP. Just keep using Heat Death on... What the fuck do you have against Achilles, Tree? Every move that turn was just using Heat Death on Achilles. Like, what the fuck? I probably should have saved the evade. Oh well. I always have my command code evade too. I really do not like these defense buffs. This is gonna make it real fucking hard. Okay, Da Vinci's got... I'm pretty sure every one of those is 20%. They only last 3 turns, so we can only have, like, what, 3 of these up at a time, but still. That's pretty bad. Alright, let's go. Beautiful Journey. Because this is going to take out this bar, so I'll just go for more NP with Da Vinci. Alright, and now what's going to be the hardest for me. Because now he gets an attack buff too. And he's going to quickly make work of my team with that. I mean, the defense buff luckily has reached its maximum, so that's not as terrifying. Alright, so let's get that crit up on Achilles. Waver is not going to be living past this turn, so I'm not gonna fucking worry about it. Man, those are powered up crits and they aren't doing shit. 60% defense. Oh, and now he's gonna have plus 60% attack too. That's not going to be great for us. Cats can live this attack. Most likely. I'll bank on Cats being able to live it. Let me just go with that. Achilles is... Oh, well, he is invincible this turn, so you know, he's not gonna die, but still. That barely did like... That barely did 15. Didn't even do 15. Alright, Collapsar. Cat's just barely fucking lived. Oh, and remove buffs. So yeah, Achilles is fucking dead anyway. I don't know what this tree had against Achilles, but holy shit. Alright, now I'm very worried because we're probably gonna end up dying this turn. Alright, so, yeah, I'll use this with Cats. NP seal and burn. I doubt it's gonna actually get burned, but hey, we'll try. This probably is gonna do that much damage. Yeah, 63 is honestly better than everything else we've been doing so far. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to use a Saint Quartz on this one. I don't see myself winning this one anytime soon. Oh, it's a shame that Guts didn't save her. Almost did. At least the burn actually stuck. Alright, golden little body. Unfortunately, I don't think Da Vinci's gonna last much longer. Which really does suck. Dash. Natural body. Get that heal. Alright. And let's get to work. I'm actually a little worried about how little damage this is going to do. Alright, about what, 30? 33? Alright. Yeah, Da Vinci's dead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a quartz on this fight. I'm not redoing this, because fuck it. I'll use a quartz, I don't give a shit. I mean, would I have to deal with this shit? Yeah, of course I'm gonna fucking use a quartz. I'm not wasting my fucking time again. Yeah, there goes Mash, and there goes Kintoki. Would've been funny if he used a skill instead. Stupid fucking tray. I'm not exactly hurting on quartz anyway, so fuck it. Alright, let's fucking end this. I actually got the stun on it. That's funny. Yeah, of course. Can't ever kill anything. Curse strikes again, but at least this time I don't have to worry about it. Tree gone. Hey, 3 Saint Course from Cats. Oh, that was a pain in the ass.
Well done. To think I would lose so decisively. I could not even protect Ortland. Ah, I knew it. I was far too weak to serve as queen. I don't understand. Why didn't you tell us you had barely recovered any magical energy after our battle with Surtur? Why did you fight us while you were so weakened, and we were completely healed? What about the death rune? You could have inscribed the same spell into us that Surtur used, but... My pride would not permit it. I am obligated to protect this land and all the lives that dwell within. I must heal the wounds Surtur inflicted upon this land. I must repair the village he destroyed and treat those whom he injured. I never had much magical energy to spare from my battle with you. Ah, there they are. Look up at the sky and I shall tell you those birds' names. They are the holy ravens who served Odin.
Odin's familiars? Then they must be Hugin and Munin, 2 of the greatest familiars to ever exist. They're legendary divine beasts named after thought and memory, who were said to look upon the whole world every morning.
Cursed Odin. He may have kept giving me chances right to the end. But it just seems he had Hugin and Munin to guide all of you as well. How very like him. He never was willing to guide me.
let's bring this to an end. So I can start on my last minute mad dash grinding. That sounds fun. The Tree of Emptiness began to collapse. Ordinarily, it would not have fallen so easily. In fact, it should have been impossible to destroy without the help of a particular external factor. At least that was the Queen's understanding. And yet, here it was, falling apart, vanishing into the very air. Perhaps it had grown brittle by virtue of Surtur having assimilated it. Whatever the reason may be, the Tree of Emptiness was disappearing. Soon this lost belt would cease to be, even if no one would ever be present to see it happen. Most of the Queen's spells hiding the tree were still in effect. No human would see its destruction. But they would hear a tremendous sound split the air. They would feel a sudden tremor shaking all of Scandinavia. The cacophony of a towering colossus crumbling to the ground. The shaking at the loss of the very foundations of the world. Only those who survived Surtur's destruction were privy to these awful phenomena. The animals who lived in the rifts between fire and ice, the giants who still remained, and the roughly 10,000 humans, all closed their eyes and felt the sensations wash over them. This strange sound and shaking must be a sign that something is about to happen. But what could it be? Allow me to offer you one last gift, Chaldeans. I shall tell you the name of the Tree of Emptiness that was meant to take root in my lost belt. It is called Sombrero. As one who lived through the Age of Gods, that name means nothing to me. But perhaps it will mean something to you, stargazers of proper human history. Now go, Chaldeans. As you have defeated us, you must cross the ocean of dead ice and flame, and the countless corpses of our hopes and dreams, and be on your way.
Okay, so I'm not too sure what's going on, but I think we'll all just do what we're told. You see, this morning an envoy gave us a message from the goddess. She said we should all go back to our homes and go to sleep, even though it's not nighttime. And once we do, we'll never wake up again. She said not to be afraid. It's just what we have to do to fix all that damage that huge giant caused. And if the goddess said so, it must be true. Still, when I think about Lady Mash and Mr. John and Mr. Napoleon, and the beautiful envoy, and Mr. Chubb and Foe, and how... well, once I fall asleep, I'll never get to see them again, right? Thinking about that makes me... I don't know. It's so strange. I don't know what to call it. It's like there's something squeezing my heart, and it makes me want to cry. Isn't that weird? I'm not even hurt anywhere. There they go. Goodbye, Shadow Border. Safe travels. I hope fortune is kind wherever you go. I'm a pseudo-servant using a human body as a host. I shouldn't be able to disappear when this lost belt goes away. I guess this is Stepmother's doing. How strange. I already miss her a bit, even though she's not my real mother. Maybe Freya's influence. Then again, she wasn't a bad person. I wish I could have talked with her a little more. Perhaps that's why I miss her. Yeah, that must be it. All of you Valkyries did great delivering Stepmother's last commandment. Thanks for all your help. I know your master is gone, but I hope you can rest easy now. See you later. A newly ordained day. A newly ordained time. After the envoy had delivered the goddess's newest commandment, quiet spread throughout the settlement. Nobody was to go outside. Everyone was to stay in their homes and beds. They were told not to even open their windows. Make your bedrooms as dark as possible, close your eyes, and go to sleep. It was the strangest commandment anyone had ever heard. But most people went along with it since it was the word of the goddess. In fact, here in Village 23, there was only one person not sleeping peacefully inside her home. She wondered what might happen to her for not obeying the commandment. Would she be cast outside the village, squished by giants? She certainly didn't want that. Still, she couldn't help it. She wasn't able to fall asleep, and she couldn't shake the strange and growing sense of foreboding from her thoughts. So she decided to go outside. Her heart started to pound with trepidation. What if she'd get to see her new friends again? With high hopes, the girl opened her door and stepped outside. Huh? There was no one there. Her new friends who had survived the wilds outside the village and even battled envoys were not present. There was no one. Anywhere. She was crestfallen. As she thought back to her new friends, she remembered their animal companion. That cute, fluffy creature that used to hop around everywhere it went. Was it a dog? A horse? It wasn't much, but thinking about it helped cheer her up. So she decided to try copying it, to hop around the way it used to. And... hop! She jumped lightly toward the sky. That same moment, a gust of wind blew through the village, warm and gentle as a spring breeze. It may have been the same wind blowing across the world's bleached landscape, or it may have been a wind that used to travel throughout proper human history. And then, the girl was gone. She vanished as though carried off by that wind, before her feet could even touch the ground again. In the blink of an eye, she was somewhere far, far away, along with the rest of that Scandinavia. All that remained in the wind was her smile. Another lost belt down. Sometime in 2017. I just wanted to introduce myself again. Your name's Mash Kierlight, right? Sorry to barge in on you like this, but we never really got a chance to talk during the meeting. That's alright. It's nice to meet you. You too. My name's Ophelia Famersalon. I remember. You're from the Clock Tower's Evocation Department. Yes, that's my official department anyway. I guess it would be weird to say I'm kind of relieved, huh? I mean, there's just aren't many women on Team A, right? I don't have a problem with men or anything. But it's still a little nerve-wracking to suddenly be surrounded by them when you're eating lunch. I see? I'm sorry, I guess I rambled a little bit there, didn't I? Would you like to eat with us? Oh, and by us I mean me and Pepe. Sure. If you don't mind my being there, I'd love to join you.
We're just about to leave Scandinavia behind entirely. Looking at our current coordinates, we just passed the Son Fjord on the west of the Scandinavian peninsula. There should be only about 20 kilometers until we reach the North Sea. You sure about this? I'm still not seeing any water at all. Yeah, why do you all gotta be such downers? I've seen more cheer at a funeral. Look, I know how you all feel, okay? I'm just as bummed as the rest of you. But that doesn't change the fact that someone's still gotta step up and steer this thing. Now come on, Director, are we going to the North Sea or not?
Right. The North Sea, yes. That will do. I hate to leave like this again, but what could I have said? even had I seen her before we left. I could not possibly wish her a long, happy life. But still, as an adult, I can't help but feel I should have said something to her. Those flowers she gave me, her entire village, they're all going to disappear just like Russia, aren't they?
Yes, they are. That is true. We know now that this is what it means to fight these lost belts. They are hypothetical worlds that came to sudden ends after human history deemed them unnecessary. Neither their inhabitants nor their civilizations did anything wrong. Their worlds simply differed from ours and eventually reached an impasse. I would even say we were fortunate that Russia and Scandinavia were the first lost belts we encountered. Why, you ask? Because the people who dwelled there were friendly to us, of course. That alone has been a tremendous boon to our efforts, but we cannot expect that good fortune to continue. It is quite possible that in the next lost belt we encounter, we will find ourselves up against every living thing that inhabits it. We must be wary of such a worst-case scenario.
It isn't the future that has me depressed. Have you no heart, man? Even I understand what it is we need to do, and that no amount of wringing our hands will change that. I know this is simply a competition for survival, where saving one side inevitably means destroying the other. So, I see no harm in looking back on them a bit. After all, they don't have that luxury now. I may be a cold-blooded aristocrat and the embodiment of elitism itself, but even I can't easily forget that we just wiped an innocent young girl out of existence.
Mr. Gordoff.
I hate to say it, but he's right. Maybe we just shouldn't get involved with these lost belt people at all if it's just going to turn out to be so depressing every time. No. That would be
the coward's way out. That is what you were going to say, isn't it, John? Don't go there, Meunier. Just because it's easier to kill someone you don't know doesn't make it right. That's just avoidance. All you're doing is choosing not to face an unpleasant truth. That's not how war is meant to be fought. You should only fight those you know well, otherwise you risk your moral compass losing its center. Of course, everyone has their own way of facing their responsibility. In John's case, I'd say he's the type to try and get to know his opponent as well as possible, so that he never forgets them.
So pretending not to see them is actually even harder than facing them directly. Or rather, the price of doing so is your own humanity, huh? Oh wait, Da Vinci, what are you doing? Don't you need to go be operating the border? Or preparing a zero sail?
Oh, relax. Now that the Tree of Emptiness has been destroyed, the storm wall around this lost belt is gone. We won't need to go zero sailing anytime soon. Anyway, last we checked, the Wandering Sea should be somewhere in the North Sea, far from the coast. So let's just enjoy this road trip until...
Until that?
What's up with the alarm, Meunier?
Why are you asking me? If you don't know, how could you possibly expect me to... What? The hell is this? A spatial fault 300 meters up ahead. It's showing up as blue on the map. It's the ocean. We're headed straight for the ocean.
Mr. Meunier? I'm not really seeing what the big fuss is about.
Believe me, I wish I were kidding. Oh crap, I can't hit the brakes in time. Everyone brace for impact. 3, 2, 1. Get ready for a drop.
Ow, my aching back. Oh, it hasn't hurt this bad since my brakes failed on that hill. What's going on here, Mooney? That felt like at least a 10-meter drop.
Director?
Not now, boy. Hurry up and sit down before another impact throws us for the window. Look out the window. Out the window? What are you talking about?
Huh.
Did we drive into a whole other world when I wasn't looking? It was nothing but clear skies as far as the eye could see just a moment ago. Technical advisor, Da Vinci! Just to be sure, the border can navigate a real sea just as well as it can the Void Sea, right? You did design it for every conceivable scenario, didn't you? A stormy sea should be nothing compared to void space, right?
While we're on the subject, I have something of an announcement to make. I can't swim!
Okay, look, Gordy, traveling through void space and traveling through real water are completely different tasks that require completely different functionality. The border might be able to get through the Strait of Dover, but it was not designed to weather this. Now, I've got an announcement of my own. I estimate the border has about an hour until it sinks. So back the hell up and get us back on land. Now, Miniere! Come on, hurry! Once we reach the coast, we can waterproof the border better and wait till the storm dies down.
Yeah, just one problem. There's no land to go back to. We're smack in the middle of the North Sea.
Then, does that mean we're all going to end up fish food?
Da Vinci, can we still initiate a zero sail here? Surely that must be preferable to sinking to our deaths.
We can't. The formulas won't be stable enough on water. We'd have to rewrite the software from scratch. Ah, damn it, it must be leaking somewhere. Hello? Tomlin, are you in the kitchen right now? Check the storage room quickly. I think we've got a leak in there. Tell the rest of the staff, too. Well, shit. Guess there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. Now, don't freak out on me, but it's looking like we're all gonna die.
Thanks, Da Vinci. Couldn't have pieced that together.
And just when we've proved we were badass enough to defeat Ivan the Terrible and Sahath the Goddess too. Doe.
Oh crap, take it easy, Mash. Don't freak out on us, okay?
You know, I feel like a spot of breakfast. I think I'll go fry up some seriously thick-cut bacon right now. Delish.
Fo!
Hang on, we're getting a call. Go ahead and open up a line, Mr. Miniere. Hurry! Da Vinci's no use to us right now. Right, on it.
CQ. This is the Wandering Seas dock. Do you read me? That vessel. That would be Chaldea's ship, right? No, wait, not a ship. Oh, I see, a tank! Rational, yes, very rational. A ship is unnecessary for a zero sail. But I say, you have no sense for design. It might as well be a large metal coffin. Nothing charming there at all. Be honest, you would never have made it back without my paper moon, would you? Still, a fine job making it all the way here. Everything is proceeding within my calculations.
It's coming from the Wandering Sea. But where?
Where? Right in front of you. Oh, hang on, let me clear the fog. Should be easier to see then. Proceed on your current course, though you may want to reduce your speed. And be sure to give thanks. Alright, this will be the first time in over 2,000 years that this island has revealed itself on a day other than December 31st.
An island? It was this close all along, but I'm still not seeing anything on radar.
So it would seem this is a folklore defense. An imaginary world of the fairies where fantasy is made manifest. A world that stands apart from our own. In the modern day, it's a mystic among mystics, said to only be possessed by ploy kickshaws. Oh, is that the voice of a professor type on the same level as me, I hear? Well, that is a welcome development. We will get on just fine. Welcome to the Primordial Magecraft Workshop, the Baldanders of the Wandering Sea. My name is Sion Eltnum Stilcaris. I am a Spiritron hacker who escaped to the Wandering Sea when I predicted that the world was about to end. I have been waiting for you. Being the Atlas Institute's last remaining member, the Wandering Sea higher-ups entrusted me with the project of righting this bleached Earth problem.
So now we wait until the Lost Belt 3 prologue to meet Sion. Alright. And we also get Girl Amongst the Flowers. Oh yeah, we get 10 quartz for completing it. Nice. And now I can finally do Oniland. That I have 3 days to finish. This is going to be awful. I have such a fucking grind. And look, my capture fucking froze again. I'm just gonna keep fucking going. I'll fucking stop it later. Alright, so Girl Amidst the Flowers. HP by 200, MP gain by 15%. I didn't understand what you were talking about, so I don't think this is an appropriate response, but I think it's wonderful to be able to grow old and do anything you want. The idea is so surprising to me, and I can't even imagine something like that at all. This is all so new to me. This is an image of a dream. A world that will never be seen, a world that will never be. Yet you still envision it. The sight of this girl slightly older than before, surrounded by flowers. Alright, so I'll end things off here. In the next episode, we'll be reading through the story of Oniland. I'll see you guys then. Bye!